Welcome to the stream. Sugoi desu. White background today. It was a white background last time too. Because I can't really get away the top and bottom borders for my program. I'm not sure. I have to still experiment with that. Either way, last time we got somewhat cut off from the world at the end. So we'll have to continue from there after our little cliffhanger. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about the things I figured out between streams. First of all, story cards. I finally understand what they do and how they work. Story cards can be equipped to a character's spell cards, so each of my characters currently can equip 2 of them. These story cards give stat boosts to 2 stats depending on which card it is. They also have some story, which can be unlocked if you fuse multiple of them, as well as passives that are activated when the spell card that the story card is equipped to is used. So for example, if you use a spell card that has Touhou LostWord equipped to it, the spell card's star power will go up by 15% for 1 turn. The spell card's sun power will go up for 1 turn. And when the spell card is used, agility goes 2 levels up for 3 turns. And as you can see, I have equipped some cards to my characters. Story cards have story, what a surprise. I've intentionally left Marisa with 1 empty card slot to show off how this works. You can here go to the equip menu, go set a card on her spell card, and give her that because she does use star bullets, surely. Not the one Remo is using, but this one. Gives her also more HP and agility. Surely she will like that. Can also remove all and let the game suggest what they want to give you, but where's the fun in that? Also, speaking of stats, you can also enhance your characters by giving them stat boosts on a specific stat. For example, I have only upgraded medicine and have given her some yang defense and yin attack. Yin attack being the one she uses more and yang defense being her lower defense stat. I was quite confused last time about yin and yang, what they actually implied in terms of this game. And it turns out each attack is made up of different things. For example, Medicine's neurotoxicity spread shot uses normal bullets. The layout is mostly using yin, and it has human killer bullets. So what does mostly yin mean? This can either be mostly yin, mostly yang, or completely yin or completely yang. Here shown as either white or black bullets in the bullet pattern. So you can determine what does this character use more, which how do I say? Does it use yin more or does it use yang more? And then use relegate your stats accordingly. And defense just defends against the respective stats. So if the enemy uses yin attack, then you want to have more yin defense, and vice versa. Also, limit breaks are if you have multiple of a character and can give them more spell cards. We do not have that yet. And then we have Awaken, which can give the characters a very big stat boost. Very big stat boosts. I have given Medicine 1 upgrade, and it has pretty much, I think, doubled her stats or something like that from what they were last time. So that's very useful. However, the tokens that are required for this can only be acquired by throwing away story cards you don't want to use. And I'm not sure which ones are bad yet, so I don't really want to overuse this yet on characters that I'm not sure if I'll use for a long time. Game is now complicated. No, not really. It was complicated last time when I didn't understand things, but it's actually very simple. I've also given everyone the voices that I think I want them to have, but I have also not really listened to them in battle because I have been mostly playing silent while off stream. So we'll find out together how well they fit today, while we go back to Gensokyo Isle, where we left up on the freezing island, about to fight Okina, I think. Or at least have some kind of dance-off. Let's go. We are suggested to be level 13 by now. And I think my characters are like level 26. So that's gonna be fun. Let's go. Always gonna start off with bored Miko. I think I'll read this again, even though we managed to get all the way to the very beginning of the battle. I see. So that is the reason you called me here. Very well! I will unleash Cheno's true power. However, I will need your help to do so. What do you need us to do? Nothing difficult. I just need you to dance for me. Give me a break. What's wrong with you all? First you make us train, and now we are supposed to dance? I'm a god of many things. One of them is the arts. Give me a dance as an offering, and I will bring out this fairy's full power. I usually have my 2 servants dance for me at times like this, but your dance will have to do. How have you been doing this until now? Oh, the fairies danced for me. I think your dance will be more effective though, since you and my servants are more alike. Do I have to dance too? No, everyone else will dance behind you. You just have to stand still. Stand still? That's even worse. Your power and perseverance will help save Gensokyo. You should be able to endure this much. Me? Save Gensokyo? Well, if you need me that much, sure. We still have one problem. What are our dancers supposed to dance? Nobody here looks like much of a dancer. You have me die. Hey, Reimo, Sanae. You're shrine maidens, aren't you? Should know one or two Kagura dances. You think I remember all of that stuff? I don't really know any either. What's this? You can't even perform one dance? How pathetic. Nobody knows those dances nowadays, okay? It's not like there's a Kokoro or something somewhere around here. Fine. Suppose we can fight instead. Martial arts are called arts for a reason. Let me feast my eyes on a beautiful battle of bullets. Oh, do we have an echo? I didn't actually listen to last time's stream, so that would have probably helped. Is it a big echo? Was it there last time as well? I'd be happy with a battle of bullets. In that case, I volunteer. Oh, yeah, I think I did hear it on Medicine's talking as well. Phew. Just the thought of having to dance gave me goosebumps. A battle of bullets, huh? If it's a battle you want, then it's a battle you'll get. Well, I'm just glad we found a solution. And what are you smiling about? The more the better. Applies to dance as well. You will be performing along with the rest of them. What? Dance for me, maidens. Show me the beauty of the fight. Weave between the bullets. Take flight. I suppose a battle of bullets does resemble a dance. Are you ready, Remo? I'll be your opponent. So we are not gonna fight Okina. So, let's see where we are at. Essentially, what I've been doing these days. Let's see if my strategy still works. Is to use spread shots well. Did not need that grace. Okay. Might not need that grace here either then. And for the last round, I tend to activate all my skills. Put on some power. And then just repeat the rest. And now, she's not much stronger than a fairy. Also, what I did just now, outside of using grace, meaning using full power and all my skills, is also what full auto does if you activate it on the on the final round of a 3-round battle. Also, it uses your strongest spell card. So if we click full auto now, it will just end the fight for us, without us having to click all the things. Then we can turn it off again. Cousin Fairy, quite contrary. That was both a splendid battle and a beautiful dance. With this, we should be able to draw out China's power. I'm glad I was able to live up to my reputation on this. Also, get ready to hear Greenwich the Breeze a lot, because I'm pretty sure this is just the regular battle theme of this game. That was not a spread shot. The problem with full auto is that it still uses spell cards all the time, even if it doesn't really need to. And we don't really have much spread spell cards. So it doesn't really save any time. But needless to say, the 3 characters I pulled from Gacha are very good because they all have a spread shot, while these 2 both don't. At least I think Marisa does not have one. Although Medicine is probably still the best of the 3, because her spread shot is actually on her spread shot button. Don't think I need to grace. I think that just wastes time. And by being on a spreadshot button, it means she actually gets power from it. I mean, they all do get slight boosts in power, even when attacking with focus shot, but it's just slight. Then, there's also a ×2 button up here. which will do exactly what you expect it to do. So there are some convenient options in this game, and I'm very glad about them. Didn't multiply the characters by 2. Yeah, that would have helped. But double speed is still appreciated. Yeah, usually you have to wait for games to include things like that. I wonder if this game in the Japanese version had these options from the beginning. Or if we in global server are just lucky that they implemented that stuff immediately. Also, welcome back, Azura. Oh, they added a buff to Reimo that they didn't add for a while. But they still didn't buff Sakuya? Because I heard she isn't especially great. Sad Sakuya noises. Yeah, I heard when the Japanese version was released that medicine is quite good. Which is great, because she is one of my favorite characters. And this game probably has already had her say more than her original game. No, one of them survived an attack. She was definitely S tier in Phantasmagoria Flower View, because she kept breaking the AI. Anyway, it's story time now. Do you feel any different, Jenna? I doubt you are as strong as you were back then, but your power should have returned to its normal levels. Did not get a dark skin. Yeah, I can feel my power coming back to me. Back then? You mean that time you caused an incident that powered Geno up, Okina? Yeah, she got a sunburn too. Guess if she's just at her normal levels, it won't be that bad. What? I'm always strong, even at my normal levels. I'll show you. Time to give my powers a test. But how are you? Stop that, you idiot! Nice sign! Icicle fall! Easy? Question mark? Akia! My power's back! I'm gonna prove I'm the real deal. What kind of idiot just uses spell cards when they are right next to someone? You almost turned me into an ice sculpture. Never seen such a huge icicle before. Super cool, right? No pun intended. Die sometimes gets too close and ends up frozen. Ah. I miss Die. He's gone too. Let's work together to find your friend. Li Huan. Now without the line over the I. You're right. I'll help you out. You're lucky to have me on your side. Thanks to you, Miss Chenno, we won't have to worry about water for a while. We can get back to looking for clues. Alright. Let me get my mini Hakuro. I'll melt this block for you. We need a bucket or something to collect the water. I'll go get you something. Oh. Cousin will be alone. Li Huan, could you come with me? Do you want to ask her something? You could say that. Let's get going before we lose sight of her. This bucket should be enough for now. Some water jugs would be nice too. Cousin, do you have a moment? Remo, Li Huan, something happened. I wanted to ask you a few more questions about the current incident. You know, in order to resolve it. Well, I don't mind, but I told you everything I knew in the cave. That's... If you suspect me, at least carry through with it. After a battle and dance, you should fully know what kind of person the cousin Ibaraki of this Gensokyo is. But you're unsure you should trust someone who might be involved in the incident, correct? I guess that's what makes you a hermit. You saw through everything. Of course, you're still Remo, even if you're from another world. Oh, come on. You say stuff like that, I won't be able to stop you, even if you are the culprit. It's not just that power you have. It's different when I faced you before. I can't handle this. Remo, I don't think Miss Hermit did this. Neither do I, Li Huan. Not anymore. Sorry, cousin. Let me help you. It's not a bad thing to be suspicious. In this Gensokyo, nobody knows who the culprit is. I don't know either. Only the culprit does. Okay. Let's bring this bucket back. Everyone's waiting for us. Oh, and Li Huan. Please just call me cousin. Being called Miss Hermit makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. Okay, cousin. Smile. You can use upgrade now. Let's go to the home screen. Yay, new unlocks. Upgrade has been added to your friends details. Go take a look. Upgrade. What does this do? Upgrade to unlock new skills and passives. Oh. Tap to set an item. When you're done, tap the button to upgrade. I see. Rapid Venom. Poison Mist. Soul Resist. Soul resistance. Hallucination poison. Control poisoning. Does it tell me what they do? I feel like I need to look at this off stream again, because I just can't concentrate. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of grinding later in the game, or as soon as things are all unlocked. Which is fine with me, especially if it can auto-battle most things. But let's just continue for now. Especially, I don't really want to spend any coins, because I'm kinda hoping that we might reach a tentpole during this stream. Let's see if that can be accomplished. A yokai abomination. That's a title for sure. The last resident of the island appears. No, I've only gotten story cards from the daily rolls so far. And not even great ones, I think. Oh, I didn't read what Cousin was about to say. Even if the world is ending, it's important to stay calm. Nothing good will happen if you panic. So, will we find who is responsible for this incident in this story? But Jenna, come to the front, please. So, after we filled all the buckets and water jugs we could find with water yesterday, I took a bath and went to bed. I was so tired that I fell asleep as soon as my head hit the pillow. I've completely lost track of I've completely lost track of time since night never falls here. Oh no, no night falls evening star in this world. I wonder how many days it's been since we came to this Gensokyo. Plus... What's wrong? Did something happen? Good morning, Li Huan. Was just wondering how many days have passed since we arrived here. And how much more time this Gensokyo has left. Maybe Miss Yukari knows. Good morning, Remo, Li Huan. Have you spoken my name, which immediately summons me? We need a clock fairy. We have Sakuya. No, we don't have Sakuya. Did I hear you talking about how much time remains for Gensokyo? Morning, Miss Yukari. Are you eavesdropping on us, Yukari? No. I just happened to overhear you, on purpose. I was just thinking that I needed to talk to you all about that. Hello, everyone. Wait, why is Yukari here so early? Good morning. Huh? What's going on? Alright, everyone. Please hear me out. The situation with the incident has suddenly changed. I have determined when this world will be completely folded. In... Tap's wrist. 3 minutes. It's this afternoon. 3 in the afternoon to be exact. Which is in 3 minutes. What? Why are we only hearing about this now? You didn't mention this yesterday. Well, you know that we're doing our best to slow the incident down, right? We've reached our limit. All the more reason to inform us beforehand. Marisa, wait a minute. We don't have a minute! Yukari, I couldn't help but notice. Is this somehow connected to us having been summoned here? It was not my intention to hide it from you, but you're right, Reimer. Bringing you here required incredible power. Normally, we would have used the prayers of shrine maidens, but well, since there were no shrine maidens left, we had to use our own power. Weather forecast. Apocalypse. Ah, what a nice state to have an apocalypse. So you could either bring us here and try to fight, but shorten the time remaining, or just wait for the inevitable. You correctly chose the former. Exactly, Reimu. However, that left us with much less time than expected, and for that I sincerely apologize. Also, I just noticed purple highlights in her hair. Medicine also has those. It's a neat detail. Oh, Marisa also has them. For Marisa it fits less. For the other two it fits better. So what's going on? I agree with Reimu. I think I made the right choice, Yukari. I think you made the right choice, Yukari. Same here. That was the only option. I agree. I'm going to inform the others about the situation. Please continue looking for the lost word. I've arranged for a chime to be rung at 3. You should be able to hear it from anywhere on the island. Isn't it too late if it rings at 3? And once we hear it, we're out of time. Got it. One more thing. My room is in the innermost part of the Shrine Academy. If you want to talk to me, or if you've found the lost word, come to my room. Is the chime the bell of Avicii? Does it ring in the end? 3 in the afternoon, huh? We'll just have to do what we can. What is that exactly? We've heard what everyone has had to tell us, but we still have no clue about what the lost word could be. This world has already lost so many things. How are we supposed to figure out which is the one we are looking for? Maybe there's someone we haven't met yet. We have not met a lot of people. I was about to say the same thing. It's just a gut feeling though. I trust your gut. Helped us with tons of yokai and incidents before, right? I think we should go with it. Gotta follow the gut again. Shall we go then? Whoa, what is this? Smells like Suika. Ace, Mist, Chino, are you playing a trick on us? It ain't me this time. Oh, Chino, you scared me. I didn't see you there. Smells very much like Suika. Oh, there's someone by the bucket. Wait, are those horns? Water. Finally, some fresh water. Since when are you drinking water? Could I have just a little? It's everyone's water. Thank you. Can you pour me some into this ibuki god? Vanishing Go Home Club President. Suika Ibuki. Sure, just a moment. Suika? That mist must have been Suika in her dispersed form. Miss Suika, you're here too? Hey, if it isn't Reimu, Marisa, and Sanae. I like how her chains come out of her sleeves. That's a very interesting detail. I'm here too! Hey, Chino. Haven't seen you before though, human. I'm Li Huan. Here's your water. Thanks, Li Huan. I'm Suika Ibuki. I'm an Oni. And these clothes are from Yukari. They're comfy and functional. You know. We know. Those horns are just so cool. They look like branches. Hey, are you listening? Ah, whatever. This ibuki god turns water into sake. But I ran out of water. Ah, that makes more sense. And you know how much Oni loves sake. But then again, is it not infinite? I thought that was the trick behind it. When I ran out of sake, I started to panic. I felt my power leaving my body. So it was easier for me to stay in mist form. Oh no, missing words and missing power. When I saw the water here, I used all my power to give myself form again. The lost word must be sake. Oh no! And where have you been until now? I've been watching you in my mist form, ever since you got here. So I know what's going on, more or less. I'm the last one here, on this island, minus irregular cases like Jenna. And Avega, you have some questions for me. Oh good, we can get straight to the point. You gave me water after all. I'll help you solve this incident however I can. Thank you very much. But first we have to talk in bullets. It'd be more fun if I told you through a battle of bullets. This is Gensokyo after all. Simple plan. I like it. We totally have time for this. This part never changes, does it? This might be a parallel world, but it's still Gensokyo. One thing I noticed after chapter 1, or after the prologue maybe, all the bosses from Embodiment of Scarlet Devil up to Perishable Knight had their own boss music. Now everyone just uses Greenwich. You'll see the night parade of 100 demons in broad daylight. You're using Onibi? So you're so weak that you can't even create little clones of yourself. Ha! No. Just means that I can beat you without them. Also in this menu, enemy info. Sadly, it still does not tell us which enemies can attack multiple party members. So it's not especially interesting. Actually, I should have put up a shield, because I don't know how much these guys take. No, I was fine. Hello, David. Always PC problems, but thank you for showing up, despite me forgetting to tell you that I'm streaming today. Yes, Remo is using Sun Element, I'm pretty sure. But only at higher boost levels. Also, I'm gonna be safe. Oh, you saw the premiere? That's great. Oh, we are not fighting Suika at all. I clicked boost too many times and did not get any boost. Not that it matters. Alright, that was just what I needed. I lost, but I feel so much better. Maybe you were just playing around, but that was a real fight for us. Only really are something else. You can go to school now! Yay. I think that's all the unlocks on the main screen. Can go to the school from the services here. Can also get some money. Friends who go to school get experience and restore their morale. Tap here to send a unit to school. Tap here to use food. Some food gives an experience bonus. Can I still use them while they are in school? That's why I put in Marisa. I can. That's good to know. Yes, bring the whole fridge to school. That will surely make your life easier. Not entirely sure how this will work, but that's why I gotta try it. Also, we have enough gems, crystals now for Gacha. We just need 30 more coins, 30. 30 would be nice, no. 3,000 more coins. I'm not sure if you can get those. Well, maybe. Depends on how much the task will give us. Yeah, there is an errand going on right now. It's just a question of how much it will give me. But let's just play story. Which also gives us money, I'm sure. Kanparo, Kanparo. That's a big spirit. Survival ghost. Survival ghost did indeed survive. What a surprise. Survival ghost is surviving quite a lot. Did not look at its HP. Wow. Words are difficult. Just time it out. That would be an interesting mechanic if there are enemies that needed to be timed out. I mean, he couldn't be that good at surviving if he's a ghost. I mean, Touhou is complicated in that way. Oh, it speeds up these animations. I think it speeds up all animations. Koi na no. Anyways, nobody's gonna survive this. I said nobody's gonna survive this. You must be a survival ghost, huh? Survival through and through. Yeah, we get a lot of coins from doing story stages. Like a whole 6 of them. But there's still tasks that are related to story stages, which give more coins. One of you must always survive, huh? Well, the game only released like 2 days ago, so it's not surprising that you haven't seen much. Especially if you missed the first stream. But it mostly works like an RPG in terms of battle. Yeah, there are a few different gacha games that work similarly. Or not gacha games, even. Wow, you still survived! Even with a lot of HP. Oh, story. Didn't expect story. It was a strange sight. All the places in Gensokyo, the villages, the mountains, were being folded one after the other. The yokai, who managed to flee from the underworld in time, took shelter. Yugi was among them. Yugi is your friend, right? What happened after that? The incident progressed really quickly from the west. The yokai mountain was folded too. Yugi tried to stop it. I created some little clones of myself to help her. But it wasn't enough. Losing Yugi was pretty tough on me. I can't believe it. Yokai Mountain too. Does that mean that Lady Kanako and Lady Suiko are also? The same thing happened to the Misty Lake, the Forest of Magic, the human village. Everything except for this area was folded and turned into this sea. So why was this area spared? Outside of people protecting it, I guess. I want to go drinking again with Yugi and make fun of the Tengu and Kappa. Sadness indeed. I guess everyone wants to save Gensokyo. So what you're saying is that you tried to suppress the folding with your own power, just like Okina and Kazan. Yeah, I thought I could do something with my density manipulation ability. Since everything would get denser as more stuff was folded up, I thought it would be the most effective. How is that connected? Oh, I see. Huh. Y'all really don't get it. Arisa, could you just explain already instead of boasting? 'Cause I don't get it all! Okay. In short, this Gensokyo is like a sheet of paper that has been folded a lot. Even the thinnest sheet of paper gets thick when folded many times, right? That means it gets denser. But when the paper is folded, you can't see what's written on it anymore. That's what's happening to the land and the people living here. So Suika's density manipulation skill is basically like folding and unfolding a piece of paper. Pretty much. And didn't Miss Yukari and Miss Hermit say that everything will be returned to normal when the incident is resolved? Right. The text written on the paper is still there. If we can just stop the folding, we can figure out how to unfold it later. And then everything will come back. I'm sure that my ability will come in handy once the incident is dealt with. That makes sense. But we need to deal with it first. I'm pretty weak at the moment. I lost a bunch of my clones, and on top of that, night no longer falls. You've done a great job, all things considered. Well, we have done everything we can. There's no way to completely stop it. Yukari said we only have until 3 in the afternoon. That's all the time we've got. We came here to deal with it. That's right. Just have to find the source of the folding. The lost word. Yes. You really mean that, don't you? Okay. There's no time to cry. I promise I'll try to stop the incident from progressing for as long as I can. And Oni never lie. So those are some reassuring words. People say yokai are pretty spiritual, but an Oni is even more so. Their frame of mind is even linked to their will to live. In any case, glad you're feeling better. I'm entrusting everything to you, so let me tell you something that might help. I know you've searched almost every corner of this island, but there's one place I'm sure you haven't been to yet. Oh, I thought we'd investigated all of this little island by the time we met Cousin. Don't tell me there's another place hidden in the underground lake. Hidden like the underground lake. Nothing like that. I'm talking about books. The academy is a place of learning. There are tons of books there. Oh, can't believe I missed that. Books are a treasure trove of information. That's right, we might find some clues in the books, like words that are no longer written in them. I took a glance at the Academy's library when I was in mist form. There were too many to read. Now that you mention it, Gensokyo does have a lot of bookworms, including me. Maybe those books can help us. Alright, let's go read them all then. Let's do this! Yes! Enthusiastic, angry reading. How's the research going? Hi, Leon. There are only a few hours left until the chime rings. We split up to search through the books and texts in the academy. I figured out some things. So the dorms and the uniforms Yukari makes everyone wear. They all exist as a part of school life in the outside world. So this place doesn't just resemble an academy. It actually is an academy? There are some differences, but yes. I think this place becomes an academy. I think this place becoming an academy is significant. Hey, Lihuan, Remo. Lihuan, you've been hard at work this whole time, right? You're just a human, so you should take a break. She's right. Leave this kind of thing to the incident pros. Okay, then I'll just take a quick break. Looks like you have some good news for me. How did it go? About that. Well, it's not like we found anything special. It's just... Sana remembered something. It's typical for schools in the outside world to have facilities where students cook in groups or stay overnight and learn. Go on, I'm listening. What? That's it? Yep, that's it. But think about it. It's like the outside world flooded in here and... Wait. Do you feel some strange energy? What energy? Strange one. Can't explain it. Maybe fairies or phantoms. It's all so mixed up that I can't really make it out. Got a bitter taste. I sense it too. And it feels kind of familiar. Kind of reminds me of those occult balls. Urban legends. School. Oh! If I remember right, schools often have a lot of scary stories. Huh? What's got you all jittery? You live on the Yokai Mountain. What could possibly frighten you? That's different though. Well, this lost word incident isn't like the urban legend incident. Urban legends don't come true like this. Could an urban legend have merged with the fairies and phantoms of Gensokyo? What do you mean by merge? Usually we say that gods merge when they combine to become one. Normally fairies and phantoms can't do this. We can't rule that out right now though, since an incident is going on. From what Okina and the others said, it seems like all of the worlds have been drawn to this point in Gensokyo. This folding thing may be a result of an irregular merging caused by the worlds being drawn to a single point. So you're saying that things started merging because they were all pushed together? Lady Kanako and Lady Surako told me something similar about new gods merging with old ones to be accepted. I guess this is a specialty of shrine gods. So, Gensokyo and the other worlds are being merged. It's complicated, I know, but this academy could be both the Scarlet Devil Mansion and Tagogyokuro. Maybe. On top of that, it's also an academy from the outside world. And the school ghost stories coinciding with the academy is proving this theory. So even the outside world is exposed to the folding. Everything is being drawn here and confined. Who could possibly be behind all of this? One who can draw all things and to confine them. I feel like we are really close to the truth. Who can draw things in? Heads up. Some creatures from the urban legends are here. They don't look like they want to hurt us. Should we just hide and wait until they leave? No, there's no time for that. We have to gather as much info as we can and analyze it before Yukari's chime rings. We'll scare them off with bullets. Now you're talking. Okay, I'll lure them outside. Let me help too. They came in a swarm again, even though they're not that strong. This could be a pain. Looks like they are all based on famous scary stories. Curse of Facing Mirrors. Piano Ghost. Ghost begging for paper. I had a feeling I didn't need to grace. Wandering Doll. Ghost begging for paper. Piano Ghost. Oh, she doesn't have any barrier left. Is this the first time we are seeing Sana use a spell? I think it is. Should be able to beat normal without any grinding. That's good to know. Well, I've learned how to graze now, so using lots of graze will happen. That was nothing. Let's keep this up and get rid of them all. Glad you're in high spirits, but don't forget our goal. When the chime rings, it's game over. I know that. And then nobody. Let's see the story through. The ending to the fairy tale of the Lost Word. It's like the story was written by someone. Oh, seems like this might be the end of chapter 1 then. If it says ending. Nobody is who? Oh, Li Huan. Was just about to get here. You have to go to your Yukari's room before the chime rings. Then there was no one. Wait, does that mean you found the lost word? I think I did. I just need to confirm it. I thought it'd be easy at first, but it was a lot more complicated than I expected. It was like looking for a needle in a haystack. Yeah, didn't have any clues as to where to start. Even I had a hard time understanding the situation. And we had the wrong idea from the start, which made it take more time than expected. What do you mean? We took Yukari's words for granted, that people from another world wouldn't be influenced by the incident here. Yukari said that the lost word would infest other worlds if it wasn't stopped. But we've actually been affected from the very moment we came here. We have? I didn't even notice. Wouldn't be that bad if we were in some other parallel world, but we are here at the very center of the incident. The lost word is infesting the world as we speak. That means everyone in this world, including us, is affected. That's why we can't remember the lost word either. When a world disappears, so does its concept, then how can we find the lost word? Calm down, Li Huan. There's a reason why you were summoned here too. But how can I help? I don't know the cause, but my guess is that the reason you can't go back to your world and the reason the seal crystals appeared when you did are the same. You're needed for something. What might that be? I'm not quite sure yet. Now, could you open that for me? Oh, you mean this? Yep, that's it. Phew. My hypothesis was right. It might have disappeared everywhere else, but it still remains in your journal. Thinking back, everything you've experienced has been written down in this journal of yours. I was afraid the word might have vanished from your journal too. It hasn't. I still don't know why. So, this is the missing word? Yeah. Let's go see how Yukari reacts to it. I was actually just thinking about Yukari myself. I'd be surprised if you weren't. She's a mysterious and powerful yokai after all. What's bothering you though? She said she couldn't contact her parallel world self. She's so powerful that I feel like she'd be able to. Lesser yokai wouldn't be able to, but it's very possible that Yukari would. She's a sage of Gensokyo, with the ability to manipulate boundaries. There should be boundaries between worlds too. While the others were stopping the spread of the incident, Yukari summoned us here. What has she been doing? Some characters' attacks are better when grazing. Yeah, I also noticed that Medicine gets agility when she grazes, which is also useful. I think you wrote that some time ago and I just didn't notice. Could you be preparing to contact another world? Same thing just came to my mind. Even if it takes time, there must be a way to make contact from this island. She's probably preparing to use her remaining power to send one last message to other worlds before this one vanishes. If Yukari could protect the other Gensokyos by sacrificing her own life, she'd do it without any hesitation. She might have already started. Remo, we have to hurry. Yeah, let's head to Yukari's room. Li Huan. We'll protect Gensokyo ourselves. Seems we have to fight our way to her room. Now, battle Yukari. Moving drawing doll. Flying home economics knife. These names, I'm glad I'm checking them. Moving Kinjiro statue. Sure looks like a knife. Knife to meet you. Aobozu. Public phone in the gym. Flying home economics knife is my favorite Touhou character. I hope I can summon him in Gacha. So I still don't understand if the people in the front line get more experience. I don't think they do, but they sure seem to be one level higher. Moving anatomical model of a fairy. Did I have the front line for longer? In what way long do you mean? These are all characters I got before I did any battles in the game. And the front line is the one that keeps being replaced by guests, so I feel like they shouldn't be the ones that get more experience. Also, I didn't pay attention. Is this the final round? I guess it doesn't matter. Sure is. Good. I mean, the level difference isn't high. Actually, Marisa just leveled up to the same level as the others, and Remo will as soon as well. So I guess it's probably just randomness thanks to the guests. Wonder how long it will take for a new character to get back up to their level. Also, I wonder what the maximum level is, but I guess I don't need to worry about that yet. And we have a guest again. That means it's time for story. Oh, Remo, Li Huan, judging by your faces, you must have found the lost word. Yeah, that's what I've come to talk about. But before that... Were you going to warn the other parallel worlds about this incident with the lost word? At the cost of your own life? First, let me assure you, I didn't plan this because I assumed you'd fail. I have to protect Gensokyo no matter what. If I can't protect this Gensokyo, at the very least I can try to save the others. This room lies on a boundary with a parallel world, as was my intention. All the information I have on the lost word is here. If worst comes to worst, this room would drift to another parallel world like a message in a bottle. Because you were worried, just opening a gap could make another world infested too, right? As a guardian of Gensokyo, it was only natural. I was going to protect this room until the last moment, and send it to a gap between worlds if the worst happened. I would vanish, but at least I'd have been able to warn the other Gensokyos. So you'd win either way. This is just like you. But you're here to prove that my plan was unnecessary, aren't you? You found the lost word, Miss Remo? What was it? Good timing. I was just about to spill the beans. First, let me say this, Yukari Giacomo, Marisa Kirisame, Sanae Kochia, Li Huan. Oh, is it Hakurei? Yes? Why are you being so formal all of a sudden? Can anyone say my last name, Remo? What comes next? Did the barrier disappear? Is that what happened? Huh? Your last name? What are you up to, Miss Remo? There's not a single person or yokai in Gensokyo who doesn't know you. It's very important. Please answer. If you say so, Li Huan, Remo's last name is... Huh? It's on the tip of my tongue, but... Bingo. Just as I thought. It seems they can't remember my last name. What about you, Yukari? Oh! As far as I'm aware, you don't have one. The Remo I know never had a last name to begin with. Remo is Remo. That's how it's always been. That's the lost word. The difference in this world created by the missing word. My name is Remo Hakurei. The lost word is Hakurei. Oh no, the chime. Oh, Johan's chun just made a sound. Oh. Ding ding. Bingo. It's like it was telling us we had the right answer. This journal is amazing. My journal can do that? If I could continue. Right. Your last name is Sakurai. I remember now, so that's the lost word. I remember it too, Remo Hakurei. Can say it now. Good. What about you, Yukari? Huh? Oh my. Forgive me. Seems I'm a little overwhelmed by my memories. Can't believe I forgot that word. Hakurei. It has such a nostalgic ring to it. It seems like all of my memories connected to the word Hakurei have returned. So finding the lost word also means regaining memories. I can't see any physical changes, but what about the incident? The folding? I can feel it. The world and its space are stable. The influence of the lost word incident is no more. That's a relief. All of Gensokyo is probably getting their memories back right now. Just like you did, Yukari. Can finally relax then. This is going too easy, too quickly, too easy, too simple. Where's the catch? That's right. But Remo, how did you know that the lost word was Hakurei? You had forgotten your last name when we came here, right? Correct. If I had remembered it, we wouldn't have had to do all this. Then, how did you remember it? Well, in the end it was all thanks to Li Huan. But I couldn't have figured it out without all the challenges we faced. Please, do tell me the whole story. Okay, since the word Hakurei had gone missing, the nature of the Great Hakurei Barrier had completely changed. I knew it. It's a boundary that divides common sense from absurdity. When something is forgotten in the outside world, whatever is forgotten flows into Gensokyo through the Great Hakurei Barrier. This is how Gensokyo is made. That's the nature of the Great Hakurei Barrier when it's working normally. Can remember it now. Prevents things and forces rejected by the outside world from flowing freely into Gensokyo. I, as a sage of Gensokyo, made the Great Hakurei Barrier for that very purpose. So, in this world, an incident made the word Hakurei go missing, so it was just a Great Barrier. As a result, the Great Hakurei Barrier lost its name and went rampant. Let's name it to make things easier. I'll call it the Great Lost Barrier for now. So the Great Lost Barrier went rampant after losing its name, and it became something different from the original. This was the direct cause of the LostWord incident in this world. The barrier itself was behind it all. Because of the Great Lost Barrier, everything began to flow into Gensokyo, regardless of common sense and absurdity. The Great Hakurei Barrier was powerful to begin with, but it no longer made any distinctions in what it let flow in. The barrier went wild and sucked in everything, until nothing was left. Like a black hole. It's possible considering how powerful the barrier is. After all, it inspired a plan to relocate the lunar capital. So if it lost its name and went rampant, the effect was bound to be enormous. As a result, too many things were stuffed into Gensokyo, and they all started to uncontrollably merge with each other. And since Gensokyo has a limited amount of space, the merging was forced in an uneven way. Most of the land merged with the moon and turned into the sea. The underworld turned into the lake. Other geography was either swallowed up by the sea or mixed in elsewhere. So it sucked in the inhabitants, integrating and simplifying them until only this island was left. That's the whole folding phenomenon. Makes sense now that we know the Great Lost Barrier was behind it. I see. When you were looking for the real name of the barrier, you found out that the lost word was Hakurei. Wait, no. How do you even know that the incident was caused by the Great Lost Barrier? You couldn't have found the word Hakurei written anywhere, even if you knew. Actually, it was this academy, this shrine to be specific, that led me to the truth. Ah, you mean Hakurei Shrine? Yes, I had a feeling from the beginning that this academy was a special place. It's the only place that stood still in this world, and it merged with other places, even a school from the outside. I started wondering why such an important place didn't have any name, like Scarlet Devil Mansion or Hakugyokoro do. It wasn't written in any of the books here, and of course I couldn't remember it either. So that's when you noticed. It would be one thing if this were just a school, but it's weird for this big place to have no name. No, wait a minute. How could you find the word Hakurei if it wasn't written down anywhere? Well, Li Huan had the key all along. Her journal, to be precise. I don't know how it works, but everything Li Huan experiences gets written in the journal. And luckily, it wasn't affected by the LostWord incident. Ah, that mysterious journal. So we read through it and discovered a passage with the name of Hakurei Shrine. But only Li Huan can use the journal, right? It seems that way. This means there really was a reason for you to come to this world with us. Case solved! This calls for a celebration. Celebration. I wanted to mention that too. Yukari Hakure Shrine is a place for celebrations, right? I bet that's one of the reasons you stuck to this academy life. Because this is Hakure Shrine. I don't think I follow. You often came to Hakure Shrine, which held festivals from time to time. But the word Hakure went missing. The shrine lost its name. After the academy was established in this unnamed shrine, it became the Unnamed Shrine Academy. But you knew, didn't you? An academy is a place which girls visit, where events are periodically held. You wanted to have celebrations here again, didn't you? Honestly, I wasn't even aware of it myself, but when you put it that way, it does sound plausible. It seems like I was doing my utmost to remember the past. That's all from me. All solved, case closed. Excellent work, Remo. Now it's time for your graduation exam. I see. It's a school, so... Wait, what? Time for a boss? What do you mean? No one thought anything about exam. Come on. We found the lost word, so let's end it at that. I had no idea there'd be an exam waiting for us. Oh my, I didn't tell you. Must have slipped my mind. However, it's a very important test. Huh? What do you mean? Remember, we've only found the lost word of this Gensokyo. Are you saying it has spread to other worlds? Even though we resolved the incident? Well, it's not this world's lost word that's spreading. Rather, that the lost word incident has been occurring in multiple parallel worlds simultaneously. You never mentioned anything about this. There would have been no point telling you if you couldn't resolve this incident. So I was waiting all this time. So we'll have to play guess the word and multiple Gensokyos now? Is this game? I guess. Yes, it is basically Wheel of Fortune now. Gotta guess letters until we find the word. So this is happening in other places too. What in the world? I haven't been to the other parallel worlds, so I honestly can't say more. Maybe even worse than here. Just know that it's not my intention to put you in danger. Still, I want you to find all the lost words to protect the other Gensokyos, and dress up in many silly clothes on the way. If even one incident remains unsolved, it will spread, right? I guess we just have to find them all. And we still don't know why the lost word incidents occur. Not to mention who's behind it all. We have to capture the culprit before something terrible happens to our Gensokyo. You're right. And we'll be the heroes who saved all the parallel worlds. Not a bad ring to it. How can we all be so optimistic? You're going to have to resolve all the incidents. So show me just how strong you are. Fine. I'll take you on. I don't want to leave any unfinished business in this world, or in this academy. Reimu, let's do this. We'll do this together, Li Huan. Let us begin. Show me how much you've grown. This is some fancy music. 9,600, that is a lot. I agree. Do we know anything about her? No. Time to die. Let's see. Over 9,000 and stuff. God damn it. Well, spread shots don't really matter this time. Defense is a good thing to have. Actually, if she can only attack once by turn, then defense is a waste if you have barriers. So, going on all. Oh ho, she also has stat boost. So, definitely has an attack that hits one person. Ooh, we did a lot of damage there. Also, we did do damage to two of her barriers, so that's good. Let's see how much damage she does by not using a barrier this turn. I'm curious. We do have a defense up. A lot! So much to the 3 stars this time. Yeah. I explained what yin and yang damage are at the beginning of this stream, but I'll say it again. Each attack of a character is split up in bullet types. Wait, I can show this here. Display command info. So Reimu's homing amulet has mostly yang bullets. So mostly black bullets in it. Persuasion bullets has mostly yin bullets, so it has mostly white bullets in it. Yang defense and yin defense block their respective bullet type. Also, it seems I definitely want to barrier up a lot. Accuracy up. There isn't really a difference, so to say, between yin and yang damage. It's just some attacks are more yin and some attacks are more yang. Or some attacks are even completely yin or yang. Anyways, Reimu is at 3 power now, so let's see what she can do. Let's just use the third card. I'm not... This one costs more, so it's probably better, right? I'm not sure. That did some damage. The world of humans and the Kai is as fleeting as a dream. Yet, I will still protect the Gensokyo I love with all my heart. Tossum, foam, and shadow. My tip to you, David, is go have fun. Can't say any more, because I don't know what you're gonna do in Honkai. Also, I'm running out of barriers. So I should switch out Remo soon. Also, you are not getting a lot of power. I think I'm just gonna attack with you. Well, we are getting her down, slowly. Oh, also I can use poison again. But she does resist star. Do both of your things have star in them? Yes, but to the equal amount. Can't really graze with you anymore. I should have used the spell card. Oh well. Making mistakes, but can always refight her. Yep, totally should have used the spell card. Well, she's about done. Oh no, I don't want to use two of them. Phew, as usual, Yukari sure was a tough opponent. Ah. Huh? What? Nothing. I just got a little bit emotional. It was quite a nice battle of bullets. Congratulations on your graduation. Well, still got 1 star. Are you ready? I'm going to connect the space to your Gensokyo. I suppose you could describe it as forcing two gaps together. Well, you don't need to know the details, right? I can feel the nausea coming already. Oh, and before you go, I haven't probably expressed my gratitude for what you have done. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. I didn't want to get involved at first, but now that we know that our Gensokyo is also in danger. In a sense, you saved us too. You have my thanks as well. I admit, I'm a bit sad to see this party disband, and to see you in your regular clothes. That said, the versions of you that exist in this Gensokyo will return soon, so I'm sure this place will be bustling soon. Thank you for sharing the vegetables from your fields. Those are just a whim of mine. Next time we meet, I hope I can greet you properly, as secret god. All this stuff about our Gensokyo and your Gensokyo is still confusing me, but just know that I'll miss you even though you're not the Remo I know. Yeah? Well, I can come visit you some other time. You'll welcome me, won't you? Of course! I'll train you along with the Remo of this Gensokyo. I wonder what would happen if I met another version of me from a parallel world. I'm sure this is gonna happen eventually. It'll probably be really complicated, so I'll keep that thought to myself. And let me thank you too. You saved my beloved Gensokyo. This is it then. Oh, I'll miss you so much. She's completely drunk. Really, I'm so grateful to you. I will come back soon. And the seasons too, I'm sure. Tango and Kappa will return, and we'll be able to view cherry blossoms and the autumn moon again. It's all thanks to you. We only figured things out after you talked to us, so thank you. Next time you come, I'll host a huge party for you. This whole incident was pretty exciting. It's been a good experience. Oh, I can't hold back the tears. I don't want to leave yet. You can come back again, right, Yukari? Of course, you'll always be welcome. Still, this is their world, not ours. We shouldn't overstay our welcome. Okay, I'm ready. Are you done with your farewells? Wait, I want to thank you too. I'm going to open the gap now. But before I do, Remo, I need to ask you something. What now? I was surprised you didn't accuse me even once. Why didn't you suspect me? Everything I said could have been a lie. Huh? That's quite a stupid question for his age. Come on, you're the Yukari Giacomo. Looking back now, the way we met Okina, Cousin and Suika, you were dictating exactly when we'd all meet, right? Except for Chino, of course. You made sure that your allies wouldn't cooperate too much from the start. That way, we would resolve the incident ourselves. You laid the foundation, paved the way, and led us to our goal, right? All because the yokai Yukari Giacomo loves taking annoyingly unnecessary steps. If Yukari Giacomo says she wants to save the world, I know that she means it. It's a border to explain, so we'll listen to the rest of the story from the me of this world. Li Huan? Yes? I'm sure that many obstacles remain ahead of you, but don't ever give up. They might not be able to resolve the incidents without you. That is my theory in any case. And take care of the lazy Hakurei Shrine Maiden. Please leave it to me. I landed on my butt. Yuck! I'm all covered in mud. You're better off than me. I fell right on my face. Wait, what happened? I only remember that the red seal crystal started shining all of a sudden. I got dizzy and almost passed out. My head still feels heavy. It looks like the red seal crystal has disappeared. Yikes! I have to report to Lady Kanako and Lady Subako before the end of the day. Huh? Don't any of you remember? There was a Shrine Academy and... Academy? What are you talking about? We have to clean. Hey Marisa, don't you dare slack off. Scrub the shrine premises until they are squeaky clean. Sane, you too. I don't know when you got here, but you might as well help out. Get a move on. Fine. With the four of us, it'll be done in a jiffy. Then, we can have a nice relaxing tea break. Next time we find a red seal crystal, we should take a closer look. Parallel world. Has everyone forgotten it but me? Surely it's written in our journal. Welcome back. Ah, thanks. It's good to be back. Wait, who said that? I heard everything from my parallel world cell. It must have been tough, but I'm glad you safely resolved the incident. Now fight me! The Lost Word has already infested other parallel worlds. This massive incident, involving all Gensokyo and parallel worlds, it has been forgotten by everyone. Everyone except you and me. And uncanny face. And maybe Okina. I will have to ask her later. So the incident isn't even close to over. What should I do now? Just do what you want. Gensokyo doesn't hold anyone or anything captive. But you should know that I've lost contact with some of my parallel world selves. I'm certain that this is because of the Lost Word. Beware the red seal crystals. They must be scattered all over this Gensokyo. Make sure those silly girls don't go touching them without thinking, okay? Stay with Remo and the others, and keep your eyes open. Oh, okay, leave it to me. Thank you. And be careful. I'm counting on you. Incident resolved. Can now choose the difficulty level. I've been wondering about that. Now it should be down in the bottom corner, yes. Well, let's at least look what the next one's looking like. But not go too far into it. Yawn. Yawn, yes. It's nice to wake up to good weather. Maybe I'll ask Gran Chen to do errands while I go to the shrine. Right, let's check on errands. Errand has finished. Money has been gained. Medicine! Cook the mistress' favorite dish. Patchouli tidied up the fallen leaves. Chino repositions the rocks in the sand garden. Remo checked the garden's tree positions. And Marisa cooked with expensive top quality ingredients. Now do it again in hard mode. No. That's better money. There's no limited ones. Oh, we can do 3 ongoing errands now. Which would be great if we had more characters. This is all we have. Please, tasks, give me 732 money. They did. As a free-to-pay player, I will surely come into a moment where we'll start saving this stuff up again. But this time is not yet. Because I have almost no characters, so getting a duplicate is either unlikely or something I'd positively appreciate. So let's just see what we can get. This is Touhou, and I barely care which characters I get. Oh, good. Very good moment for that to happen. Good thing I was talking still. If it's medicine again, I wouldn't even be mad. Let's hope it's at least a character. I wonder if that gold... No, there's no characters. Sadness. Trademark. Hakure Shrine, we remembered your name. A and T. Security at the mansion is not very secure. Curious Festival. Endless lecture. And a lot of stuff we already had. Oh well. I'm sure I'll be mad eventually that this game does not have guarantees as much. How much of these exchange things do I need to get things done? I have a feeling too many. 150. I don't think that will happen anytime soon. I see. And understand. Yes, let's just take a look at the next story part for a little bit. Just to see where it wants to take us. Standing behind you, we find a worrisome news article. Remo got sucked into a seal crystal and disappeared. What's going on, Patchy? Mary, my first thought was Koichi. Morning, Remo. What's that you're reading? A newspaper? Rapore Remo. Oh, good morning, Li Huan. There was an article in the morning issue in the Bun Maro that I had to read. The Bun... what? It's published by a crow tango named Aya Shameimaro. I usually only use it for wrapping my baked sweet potatoes, but there's some quality content this time. Here, look. Mysterious red seal crystal found at the Scarlet Devil Mansion. There really are more of them. It's just as Miss Yukari said. No worries, Li Huan. I'll resolve all of the incidents. Or my name isn't Remo Hakure. Well, it wasn't Remo Hakure for a while there. So I'm heading over to the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Now to ask some questions. Could you look after the shrine for me? No, I'll come along. I want to help. Might be needed, if what Miss Yukari said is true. Alright. It'll be faster with more people helping, anyway. And I probably shouldn't leave you alone at the shrine, even if Aon hasn't been around much lately. Rename Hakure. Let's get going then, but make sure you stay close to me. We don't know what might happen once we're there. Lady, Remo and Li Huan have come to see you. Thank you, Sakuya. Wait over there. Certainly. Sorry for the intrusion. Oh, why are you so nervous? It's not your first time here, so make yourself at home. If you can, that is. There's a reason why humans don't usually come by. Yeah, whatever. We're already here, so you can cut that out. But I was just about to get to the scary part. We'll leave as soon as we finish our business here. I'm guessing that you've come all the way here because of the red seal crystal, right? Howdy, Remo. Li Huan, you two are so slow. Hello, Marisa. I'm conducting my own investigation. I should have known you'd come. You always seem to know what's going on. I mean, the last time I tried to investigate a red seal crystal, it disappeared before I got a closer look at it. You didn't need to come. I will solve everything myself and then write a book on the subject. Awesome! Lend me that book when you're done. I'll give it back eventually, at my funeral. Not even in your dreams. Anyway, I heard that you found the red crystal a while ago, so I was curious about how that went. But then this girl just shows up uninvited and uses Master Spark on the crystal. My bad, I was just testing its durability, and I guess Aya's article on it brought Remo here then. So you did what? You know they explode. If you ever find a red seal crystal, you have to tell me. No thanks. You just seal it again before I get a look at it. Of course I would. Can't just investigate it after it's sealed. Huh. Finally you show your true colors. You can't bear the thought of me getting ahead of you. You should leave this matter to us, magicians. We'll solve this mystery, get to the bottom of this. What's the source of this power? Who made them? Figuring this out is our task. We'll follow the path of wisdom, climb the mountain of knowledge. Marisa, you say you're a magician. You're still just a human. Right, you're an ordinary human that uses magic, but you can fly and shoot bullets, can't you? Marisa's bullets are the results of her mastery of magic items. Normally, magicians are humans who acquire the ability to abandon food and death, leaving their humanity behind. Essentially, they are yokai, who are called magicians. However, Marisa hasn't done this. She is just a user of magic. Exactly what Patchouli said. That's why I call myself an ordinary magician. I don't really understand why you want to remain human. You won't reach the truth in your lifespan. But my heart is a burning flame, my willpower unbreakable, and I'm just as skilled as natural-born magicians. Well, I do admit that you have a point there. Okay, you two can talk shop later. Just let me seal that red crystal already. Well, get started then. You're backing off just like that? What's so strange about it? I can't just find myself another red seal crystal. Magicians live long lives, 100 years, 1,000 years. It's not much of a wait to me. You really are obsessed with your research, aren't you? Just seems like a waste of time to me. Something wrong, Marisa? Nope, everything's cool. Even I get lost in thought sometimes, you know. Also, I'm interested in the reaction that might be triggered when the Hakure Shrine Maiden seals a red seal crystal. I want to observe it with my own eyes. Pardon me, milady. Are you really going to give Remo the red seal crystal? I gave it to Patchy, so she can do whatever she wants with it. And I'm rather curious myself about how the sealing will go. Understood. Not to mention, there seem to be quite a few red seal crystals lying about, though not as many as the blue ones. We can always look for another one. I'll need to take it to Hakure Shrine in order to seal it. Is it safe to touch? Sealing will go silly. What happened the last time I touched the red crystal? Why can't I remember? Oh yes, it's perfectly fine. Oh, can you be so sure? How can you be so sure? Because we've already done so ourselves. What? Why would you do that? I told you it was dangerous. Come on. Didn't even twitch when my master spark hit it. Obviously a light touch would be fine. Really? That's not what happened last time. At least I don't think it was. Considering Li Huan's case, I hypothesized that a space-time displacement could occur and tested it. We had a fairy maid, hobgoblin, and chupacabra touch it. Mei-Ling did too. Oh, plus Patchouli and me, of course. And after all that, the red seal crystal is still right here. See? Nothing to worry about. Okay then. I guess it should be fine. Now I feel silly for worrying. Maybe the last red seal crystal was an exception to the rule. We still know far too little about them. Could I touch it too? Though I'm a bit scared. Sure. Here you go. And goodbye. Hey, I thought you said everything would be fine. It's sucking Li Huan and me in. What's happening? I need to take some notes. Sakuya, fetch me a piece of paper and a pen. Now! Here you are, Lady Patchouli. Patchy is happy now. What are you doing? Forget about it and help us. Reimu, Li Huan, grab my hand. I can't reach. What is going on? Will there be silly costumes? Let's find out. Well, we have guest Reimu again, but regular clothes. For now. Yahoo! Well, that's a bad place to land, I'm assuming. Judging by the torn up teddy bear. Ow! Huh. This looks like a kid's room. Guess this must be a different parallel world. Without a doubt. There wasn't a place like this on that island. Is this another Gensokyo? Wait, is this even Gensokyo? Wait, you're remembering the island now. Huh? Reimu, you remember the parallel world now. You were acting like you had forgotten all about it. What kind of question is that? How could I not remember the LostWord incident? We saw it just the other day. I wouldn't forget it that quickly. She can remember while in a parallel world, but why? Maybe her memories only remain in parallel worlds. Also, it's just the two of us this time, maybe. I wonder if this place is also suffering from the LostWord incident. Like Yukari said. If there's a time limit here too, we'll need all the help we can get. You have nothing to worry about, though. I've been resolving incidents for ages. I'll get us out of this. First, I'll call Yukari. It's nice having the Gap Yukai around at times like this. Will Miss Yukari just come if you call her? She'll probably just pop up out of nowhere as usual. Probably. Let's give it a shot. Yukari! Could you come out for a sec? It's not working. Jeez, she's always around when no one needs her, but she's useless at times like this. Should we try another location? Could go somewhere else. Yeah, let's have a look around. Sightseeing time. Gee. Oh, if it isn't that remix. G. Sister of the Devil, Flandre Scarlet. She's staring holes through us. Oh, I get it. Sister Scarlet will mention of her parallel world. And this room belongs to the Flandre that lives here. Maybe she's nice. Who are you? Well, that's a relief. Looks like you can actually have a proper conversation today. Oh. This is the first time you've met, right? This is Flandre Scarlet, Remilia's younger sister. Nice to meet you, Miss Flandre. Li Huan? Are you friends with that girl in red and white? She is. Now say hi to the girl in red and white too. My name's Remo, so do me a favor and use it. Remo? Why see? You can call me Flan. But are you really Remo? What's with the doubt in your eyes? I'm the one and only Remo Hakure. Then must mean that you came to keep your promise. I've been waiting for you for so long. What? Did the me of this world make a promise with you? If you're here, means you're ready to make good on your promise, right? I have no idea what you are talking about. Here, look at this. It's a blue seal crystal. You two came out of this. So the blue seal crystal really is the exit to the red seal crystal's entrance. Then if we find a red seal crystal, we might be able to find our way back home. I'm not sure. There might be a reason we are being thrown into parallel worlds like this. Seal crystals, huh? Maybe they appeared because of the lost word. Could you take out your journal, Li Huan? You think it's related to the lost word incident? You figured out the lost word already? Nope, I got nothing. But it'd be nice if we just happened to come across it, right? Last time, the journal rang like a bell when we found the missing word. So I figured we could give it a shot. Hey! What you up to? What's that you're holding? Hey, take a close look, Flan. This journal is going to make a funny sound. Wow, really? Yeah! Show me already! Okay, let's get started. Hakure Shrine. Scarlet Devil mentioned. How Yokoro and a Moria Shrine. This is tough. But how about this? Barrier of Life and Death. The Big Four of the Mountain. Spell card rules. Sages. Why isn't this working? I chose words related to Hakurai, since that was the lost word last time. How long is this gonna take? Just wait a bit more. Oh, how about Gensokyo? Shouldn't it be something you can't easily say? Maybe there's a reason you can't guess it. Ah, I forget. From the moment we came here, we've been under the influence of the lost word too. The missing word is written in the journal, for sure, but we don't know what it is, so we can't just look it up. We have no choice but to get information from scratch. Hey! When is it going to make that funny sound? Why are you always leaving me out of all the fun? Fine! I'll just squeeze the sound out of it. Stop that. I can't relax with you here. What are you talking about? Oh, do you mean the Scarlet Mist incident? Yeah. Everyone was so mean. It was 100. Maybe 10,000. No. It was 1,000 years ago or so. Huh? 1,000 years ago? Is the flow of time different in this world? Maybe it's farther in the future than ours. Maybe that's it. Hey! Can you play before you go and keep your promise? Well, I don't really remember that promise. How could you forget about something so important? Poor witch, poor me, poor Remo! Is Marisa the word we are forgetting? But it's okay. Couple of hits should make you remember. Then the witch and me can get our happy ever after. What about my happy ever after? Let's play until you break. How long can you last in this battle of bullets? Well, it's not over 9,000, so... Flandre? Question mark? What's that supposed to mean? Blender. The blender is where she'll go after we're done with her. Also, she is weak to sun, water and wood. Isn't Chino water? I'm pretty sure she is. Well, that did enough damage to get her to help, so this will probably just end her anyways. Her power's out of this world as usual. But you're still no match for me. Amazing! Just wow. Yeah! It's over. You didn't break! Wow! You're the only human who hasn't broken down after playing with me. Well, at least you had fun. Are you satisfied now? 'Cause we are in a hurry. Flan, you stay here and be good, yeah? Where are you going? If this really is the Scarlet Devil Mansion, someone who knows what's happening should be in the library. Oh, okay. You're going to keep your promise then. What's with this promise stuff again? Promise that the you of this world made. Hey Flan, what is this promise you're saying I made? Huh? I'm not sure. So whatever the promise is, includes the word that is missing. Oh. Did you forget your promise, Ramo? I don't even remember making one in the first place. Oh well, I've played my part. If you're going up, take me with you. I'm sure I can help you remember your promise. Going up? Is this room underground? Are we in the basement right now? Come to think of it, the plan of our Gensokyo was imprisoned underground for a long time. Please, Ramo, be one. Okay, you can tag along. Yay! Thanks, Ramo, and you too, Li Huan. But no drinking Li Huan's blood, okay? She's got an important part to play. If you try to break her, I'll show you exactly what pain is. Oh, you've got an important part to play too. But just like me then. Don't worry, I'll protect you. I'll give it my all as well. And just so you know, I only eat Sakuya's cooking. Alright. Everything's sorted, let's go. Yay! The House of Dantalion. The red crystal is back. Where to now? Oh, it's Marisa. You're looking for Ramo? Haven't seen her. Something happened? Oh hey. We get to have a plan. A back row plan for some reason. So back row, I can't even put her out of back row. Meanwhile, Remy is having tea. I have a Flan B. Yes, good. The Scarlet Devil mentioned back in our world was enormous, but this one feels even bigger. Is it just me, or is the floor sloping? I feel like we're climbing some huge spiral. You're right. We've been going up all this time. Kind of reminds me of the bamboo forest of the Lost. When the Great Hakurai Barrier lost its name, the lay of the land changed. Maybe this is related to a lost word too. Yahaha! What are you saying? This is the Scarlet Devil Tower. All towers are like this. Yes. What are you talking about? The clock tower at the Scarlet Devil Mansion. The Scarlet Devil Tower is the Scarlet Devil Tower, obviously. Are you saying this Scarlet Devil Mansion is actually a tower? Yeah, we're going to meet the witch at the very top. Wait a sec. Do you mean the witch from the library? Aha, of course not. Not talking about Patchouli. That's not who you have to meet. I have questions. We're going to see the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. That does sound very much like Marisa. Do you have your red hair back? Who in the world is that? She's the poor little thing. Very top of the tower. She's been waiting all this time in the snowy world for her promise to be fulfilled. At least, that's what it said in the picture book Sakuya and Patchouli read to me. Ah, so you're talking about the picture book. It'd be nice if we get to meet her. We will. After all, I'm taking you to see her right now. Yum. Remo, look! There are fairy maids. Oh, they're probably here to tell me to go back to my room. Patchouli told me that I had a part to play, so I'm not allowed outside. The maids are keeping an eye on me. Part to play? In what? That's what Patchouli said. Then, what do you want to do? I worked hard to get out of that room, so I want to play a little bit longer. Plus, I need to get you and Li Huan to the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. I have to protect that promise. In that case, I'll deal with them. But you'll have to help. Sure! If you want me to go back, you'll have to catch me first. Yahaha! It's a game of tag. Looks like you're the one trying to do the catching though. Well, whatever. Let's clear out everyone in our way. Water Fairy Maid, Normal Fairy Maid, Fire Fairy Maid. But at least we have different battle music now, so that's fun. Hey Flan, do you have an all spell card? You sure do. I can't believe we actually fought on the same side. Life really is full of surprises. It's over already? Fairy maids are so weak. Reimu, what should we do? Fairy maids ran away. It's okay. I'll let them go on purpose. If they report it up the chain, we'll be able to meet Miss Patchouli, right? Curious about the Witch of Dreams, too. Right. Flandre's picture book is our only clue right now. So all we have to do is to chase the fairy maids, right? Hooray! I'm great at chasing. Flandre, wait! Chasing in process. If you're playing tag with them, the fairy maids are running so fast. Well, yeah, I'd do the same if I were them. Oh, you're done playing tag already? Yeah. They told me they had to go back to work, so let them off. Wow. That's a pretty good decision coming from you. I guess Sakuya and Patchouli will know we are here soon. Though, I feel bad for those fairies. Huh? But we had so much fun! With the bullets and tag. And now for more bullets and tags, and we're back to green vegetables. Wait, that's just... Did you survive? No. Was there really just one fairy in that round? That's weird. Maybe I should have checked its name. Moon Fairy Maid. Solo again. Oh, you have 900 HP. Guess that's why you're solo. Compared to these 300 mates. That's a lot of battles, just for battling's sake. Kanparo, kanparo. Oh, a long click also. Does the thing. Still battles. Still bored, Miko. Moon, little devil. Wood, little devil. Oh, squad. Earth, little devil squad. That's probably overkill, yes. Well, some of you survived this. Sun, little devil. No. No survivors. Aren't survival ghosts after all. But the suggested level has suddenly turned to 20, so things are getting harder. And things are getting harder very quick. Keep clicking that. We won't have to imagine hard mode for long, I'm sure. Also, will there ever be fights that take longer than 3 phases? I wonder. That feels like an easy way to make things much harder. Because you don't have as many barriers then. Still battling. This really is a tower. Maybe in an event, yeah, that's possible. Yeah, there is fairies that can drop barriers and power, I think. You probably need to learn which fairies do that in each specific stage. At some point. Level 21 suggestion. See what this looks like. Oh, they are library familiars now. They are leveling up. They're getting more wings. This makes me wonder if regular Kurokuma is a character in this game, considering Daiosei is. Then again, I think we were fighting big fairies before already, so I guess there's no reason she wouldn't be. Oh, we have reached story. Time to fight Patchouli, I guess, after the library familiars. Finally, a place that looks like a library. I didn't think we'd have to walk so far. I wonder where Patchouli is. She should be in this library. Do you have any ideas? Nope. I was in that room for 1,000 years. I don't know anything about what's outside of it. 1,000 years. Just thinking about it makes my head spin. Weren't you lonely? Not at all! Sakuya and Patchouli read books to me and played with me. It was fun. Sakuya also got to be very old, didn't she? And that's when they read you the picture book about Witch of Scarlet Dreams. That one's my favorite. Even Patchouli was impressed with her, you know. Did anyone mention Ramilia's name yet? Just a question. Because she is somewhat absent from these dialogue boxes. Oh my, oh my, oh my! The fairies were telling the truth. Lady Flandre is out of her room. Well, here's my answer to that question. Huh? Found you. That's some high quality explosions. Oh dear, be careful. Those are dangerous. Wait, your Patchouli's familiar, right? Nameless little devil, Kurokuma. Oh wait, it can't be. Is that you, Miss Raymond? But how? You're just a human. About that. You might not believe me, but I came here from a world that's still in the past. Probably. So now we are looking for a way to go back. That's why I want to talk to Patchouli, since she knows about this kind of stuff. You came from a parallel world! You hear about that sort of thing in science fiction, but wow. I never thought I'd witness this myself. Oh, so that's why you look exactly the same. Quick on the uptake as expected from Patchouli's assistant. I guess you're not in the library all the time for nothing. But who is your companion? Hello, I'm Li Huan. Do you work in the library? Oh, I see. You must be a friend of Miss Remo. I'm Koakuma. It's nice to meet you. You are especially cute today, it feels. I don't exactly work here. I just act as the assistant librarian to help Lady Patchouli. I'm busy day in and day out, arranging and maintaining the books. But today, the fairy maids asked me to take Lady Flandre back to her room and to capture you two. I just want to do my duties, so would you please have a battle of bullets with me? You say you don't work here, but you take your duties pretty seriously, huh? But fine, if you insist. Yay! Oh, wait. What now? Well, it just dawned on me that I probably shouldn't be so happy about fighting you, Miss Remo. Yeah, well, you know I don't hold back, no matter who my opponent is. In that case, who might I stand a chance against? But what? Me? Yay! Kokuma is gonna play with me! Wait, I never said anything about that! Well, you said you don't wanna play with Remo. But you still need to fight, right? Yes, but... So you can fight me! Problem solved! Rest in peace, Kokuma. Nothing solved at all! Like I said, I came to take you to your room. That means I need to fight Miss Remo or Li Huan. Ink, please don't look at me so eagerly. I beg you, have mercy. No mercy. I don't get to play with you often, Kokuma. So I'll take out my special bullets for you. No, no thank you. Oh, I'm still on speed up. Don't want that. For an actual story battle. So many books. Frenzied eyes. Something unknown and different dwells within Flandre's eyes. You cannot stay calm with her gaze on you. Targets your defense 1 level down. Additional effects +1 with success rate 30%. $2,100 is more than Flan, but you have to remember that Flan had a question mark. There might be some trickery going on. Could fire at all of them, but I kinda wanna see what her other shots are. Bye bye! Chapter title drop. Ooh, am I still alive? Oh, you didn't break up into pieces, Koakuma. You're sturdy. I like that. Plan is actually room, yeah, and plans closed. I would believe it. I really wish guests would just move around my team party and not replace them all the time. Lady Patchouli, I carried out the order. I fought the Battle of Bullet like you asked. Boy, that was fun. Oh, we're playing that now. Not quite. We're really not very good at holding back, are we, Flan? Well then, Koakuma, you fulfilled your duty. Now tell us where Patchouli is. About that, Lady Patchouli is in a rather dangerous place. It's very, very deep in the library. The whole library turned into a huge maze. A great library turned into a maze? A great labyrinth? This sounds inconvenient, though. I was hoping we could fly there. I wouldn't recommend that. You'll lose sight of the path. Even I haven't remembered the way yet. How do you normally move around? Is there a way to get around without knowing the path? Well, when it's only me, I just teleport. I just go whoosh and I'm there. And Miss Rainbow, if you wouldn't mind, could you please tell Lady Patchouli that I fought well? Wow, you must have a hard time managing this place. Just looking around here takes my breath away. Fine, go on then. Whoosh away. You always act so silly, but you're so by the book about stuff like this. I mean, you're adept. I'll make sure to inform Lady Patchouli about you. Huh. You're not playing anymore, but I still want to play. Oh, there's another little devil here now. Yeah, let's play. Don't run, it's dangerous. I think that little devil just came to save Koakuma, but that was some bad timing. When she just rushes forward like this without thinking, she's really not all that different from the fairies. I knew you all still wanted to play. Wow, nice miss, Flan. That was so much fun! Yahaha! What a super day! You sure look like you enjoyed that route. Spoke the mooch. Lost in the rivalry? Where's Patchouli? Guess I'll do Thus Spoke the Mooch and then we'll finish. That was a lot of stars, huh? 33. Ah, Miss Marisa and Lady Patchouli. And Miss Sakya and Lady Amelia too. What is going on? I'm pretty sure these are outside and not inside the parallel world. Still got our guest. Oh, I should have switched Ramo with Journal. But I guess it's fine. An enormous library that also happens to be a maze. This'll be a piece of cake for me. Huh? Really? Is there some trick to getting out of a maze? Wow, that's so cool. I wanna know too. Well, I'm used to resolving incidents. Getting through places I don't know is my bread and butter. Normally, this is how it goes. First, an incident occurs, right? Right! Then I fly out of the shrine and go looking around wherever, and before I know it, I find the cause of the incident. Always. What do you mean by wherever? Before you know it? Well, that's how it always goes. This time, we'll lose sight of the path if we fly. But we can reach Patchouli if we go on foot. We've been walking for forever. I wonder how much farther we have to go. Hey, haven't we passed through this area already? Have we? You're probably imagining things. Libraries just look alike wherever you go. I think we need Moko. Or Tavi. Someone who can find a path. Ramo! We haven't moved forward at all. That's strange. I'm a bit tired. Could we take a break? Maybe we could stop to think things over. That's a good idea. I'll use this break to calm down and try to figure things out. Yay! Break time! Still, I can't believe we're stuck in a place like this. Why in the world did Patchouli turn the library into a maze? I wish we had some kind of clue. Like a key to a shortcut. Flandre, break stuff. Yeah, that would help. Normally, in a place like this, there'd be some kind of secret path that only the person in charge knows about. But we're talking about the magician's maze here. Just like Koakuma, magicians don't need shortcuts. Oh, I forgot that I had some rice crackers in my pocket. Yuan, do you want some? Help yourself to my snacks too. I grabbed them before leaving my room. Thank you, you're both so kind. Oh, this is really fun. It's like we're on an adventure. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're currently stuck in a huge labyrinth. How can you be so cheerful? Why wouldn't I be? This place is so cool. As thanks, I'll tell you a story. The story of the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. Scorching heat and blinding light ceaselessly blazed out from the witch's body. Everyone and everything that got close to her would burn to a crisp. Master sparks everywhere. It's quite the premise. Is this really a fairy tale for children? The witch climbed the tower. Up and up she went. Her destination was the snowy world at the very top. Having set off from the underground, she continued to climb until she found herself in a humongous maze of a library. To avoid burning all the books with those flames, she held up the Ankh of the Sun and opened a path for herself. Huh? Hold a sec, Flan. Don't interrupt my story. You said she climbed up from the underground, found herself in a library. Isn't that exactly what happened to us? Huh? But it's a story from a picture book. I've heard it over and over for 1,000 years. Was the author of this book a prophet or something? A prophet? I don't know what that is, but Patchouli is the one who wrote it. Wait, what? Patchouli's the author? I heard she was skilled, but still. Well, maybe this isn't unusual for the Patchouli of this world. More importantly, if Patchouli wrote this herself, this might mean that... Is the story of that picture book based on the actual Scarlet Devil Tower? Huh? It looks like Flan doesn't know. Okay, back to the story. What did the witch do when she got to the library? Just told you, she held up the Ankh of the Sun and opened the path for herself. That Ankh thing. I think I read about something like it in a book from the outside at Kosetsu's place. Is it a charm from a faraway country? One that resembles a cross. I heard that it protects the sun. It's also an item of revival, something that Patchouli would find useful for her magic. Could it be the strange thing? Could it be the strange item on that wall? It looks like a sun and a cross combined. Wow, you found it, Li Huan. I see. I thought it was just a decoration. You'd only notice it if you knew the story. Ah, Kurkuma and the maids are trying to take it away. They probably want to hide it from us now that we have spotted it. We need to grab it before they do. Charm is definitely the Ankh of the Sun, right? Let's play while we're at it. Oops, didn't use a sprite. Oh, this is it. It looks exactly like the one in the book. As long as I have this, I'll be able to use magic too. You can use magic without it too, can't you? And back to battles. In troves. Start little devil squad with a lot of HP. Fairy maid. We're at level 25 battles now, I just noticed. Slowly catching up to my levels. Slowly but surely. All these battles. And story. Alright, we got the Ankh of the Sun. But how do we use it? By dying. Did the book mention how to open the path? To avoid burning all the books with those flames, she held the Ankh of the Sun and opened the path for herself. That's what the book says, anyway. To avoid burning all the books with those flames, huh? Don't tell me. You have to set some books alight and then hold this thing up. Yahaha, Reimu, you're always so smart. You're not wrong about that, but I doubt it's actually about burning books. A bibliophile like Patchouli would never allow it. Don't burn the books! Oh, you came out without any prompting. I guess the Ankh played the role of a key in a way. It's Patchouli. I thought you were deep in the maze though. And you are? Alright. This world's Patchouli doesn't know you, Li Huan. Patchouli, this is Li Huan. She's a human, but she's helping me out. Thanks, Reimu. It's nice to meet you, Miss Patchouli. Courtesies aside, I came to give you a warning. I won't have you causing any more of a ruckus in this library. Oh, sorry about that. Did Kurokuma tell you about us? Yes. I took what she said with a grain of salt, but you really do seem to be the Reimu from back then. Different Reimu from a different world, and that again Gensokyo. It's been many years, but I do remember. Haven't changed. Is this girl also from a parallel world? You're so close. Why are you staring at me? Lady Patchouli, you're standing far too close to her. I'm sorry, she's always like this when she gets interested in something. Oh, I got a little carried away. Well, could say she's from a parallel world too. On that note, we wanted to ask you something. We don't know how to go back to our world. Yukari isn't responding either. I see. So you came to me for help. A wise decision. Jolly, I came to play. Plan. You shouldn't leave the basement without permission. You know your part. Tch. I'm sorry. What do you mean by her part? But Patchouli, Reimu is going to meet the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. That's why we have to go upstairs. It's about the promise. Ah, the promise. That's right. The Witch of Scarlet Dreams is our only clue right now. I want to hear more of the tale. I heard that you wrote the book and read it to Flandre, Patchouli. So? You based it on real life, didn't you? I mean, we've gone through the exact same thing up till this point. And? Well, we want to return to our Gensokyo, so you know something, right? Be nice and tell us. Why should I? Huh? Because I want to know, obviously. And you think that is reason enough for me to tell you? Lady Patchouli. I'm a magician of the 7 luminaries, and knowledge. Do you expect magicians to be nice folks that just help out when asked? If so, you're gravely mistaken, human. Life isn't a fairy tale. And I haven't forgotten about your attempt to burn my books. This is looking bad. Reimu, what should we do? A battle of bullets, of course. No need to get so worked up. She cut me off mid-sentence. You got the wrong idea. I wasn't going to burn the books, anyway. But this wouldn't be Gensokyo if everyone understood you right off the bat. quarrels, duels, conflicting views, everything gets settled with a battle of bullets. You're fine with that too, right? That way of speaking and that attitude of yours. You're the real Reimu. How absolutely fascinating. And you suggest a battle of bullets. Fine, why not? I'll entertain you. Yeah, I can play with Patchouli too. Back to Patchouli's and Kurkuma's. Kurkuma, support me. Certainly, Lady Patchouli. I'll help you in every way I can. 4,400 and 5,200. You're weak to sun. You're weak to stars. Still. Also, let's do skills. And turn the animation speed back down. Flandre really likes to miss, huh? And Kurkuma just took up all our grace. You barely took any damage. How much damage does Patchy do? Not much. But I'm somehow doing more damage to Patchy than Kurkuma, which is weird. I guess because she is using her shields? Question mark. Yep, there goes Patchy. And Kurkuma is about done. I can't tell why people call you a witch. I can't tell why people call you a witch. You left almost no openings for me. Made for a fun fight. Compliments that sound like insults. You really are, Reimu. Thus spoke the mooch, part 3. Possibly the end. It's our victory as usual. Your lack of stamina is what brings you down. But putting that aside, I trust you'll tell us what you know now. Very well. You won fair and square, so I'll keep my promise. Thanks, Patchy. We'll keep ours too. Did you make one? Ah, right. Flan is talking about some promise I apparently made with her, with the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. So you want to know how you can return to your world, correct? Exactly. So come on, tell us. If you want to go back to your Gensokyo, you must find the word that this world is missing. A missing word? The lost word. So it really is the lost word incident. You seem to know about the lost word incident. I'd like to hear how and why, but we shouldn't waste any more time. Glasses! Let me tell you about the incident at hand then. All causes and effects relate to the missing word have collapsed. Or rather, causality has been overridden. Huh? What does that mean? It means you can't return home. Let me explain in more detail. What? Since all causality has been overridden, this world has branched off and detached from many other parallel worlds. I've spent 1,000 years carefully researching all possibilities. I even used my own magic when necessary. I concluded that this world's original cause and effect have been overridden. Only I could have come to this conclusion. What does cause and effect mean here? The birth of the Witch of Scarlet Dreams is the cause that has been overridden. This lone Gensokyo was born as the effect. And you are the so-called outcasts of fate who were lucky enough to make it to this deserted island of Gensokyo. Well, that's inconvenient. Could get in touch with Yukari, we'd probably be able to come up with a solution. I haven't been able to reach that yokai sage for 1,000 years. She's probably asleep. For real, Yukari? But she left me some important hints. Parallel worlds and the existence of the lost word. Those hints led me to conclude that causality has been overridden. This world is alone, unperceivable by others. So, it's closed off in every direction. If the sage were here, she'd say that the boundaries weren't connected, but I'd need many more years to confirm it. So Yukari can't cross boundaries that don't exist. I bet she could still do something. We can't do this without her. Can't we send a signal from this world, or make other worlds perceive this one somehow? Li-Huan, you're a genius. You do something on our side. The boundaries aren't connected at all. We are completely alone. I've tried every single thing I could think of already. And nothing worked, I guess. Can't I just destroy the boundary? That is something she would try. It's impossible even with your power, Flan. Ooh, how boring. But it's alright. We won't need to resort to such aggressive means if we can just recover the missing word. Then that yokai or someone else can do the rest. Recover the missing word and resolve the lost word incident. In short, it's the same as last time. So how is the incident affecting this world anyway? Currently, it isn't. I built the Scarlet Devil Tower in order to stop the destructive power of the missing word. Did it get out of hand or something? Yes. The body of the Witch of Scarlet Dreams intermittently emits explosive flames and scorching heat. She is difficult to approach. Everything in her vicinity burns to the ground. In order to put distance between the rest of the world and her heat, I turned the Scarlet Devil Mansion into this tower. It's either Marisa or Remilia, I'm assuming. Wait, are you saying that the Witch of Scarlet Dreams actually exists? The one we call the Witch of Scarlet Dreams, I suspect, is the one suffering from the missing word. I see. So the story in the picture book was based on something that really happened. The Hakaru? Maybe. The Witch of Scarlet Dreams is real. We can find out her name. We'll be able to resolve the incident. That's right. But it won't be that easy. Then, the notion of remembering the missing word itself is a contradiction. In any case, her existence itself has been forgotten. It's like she was never here in the first place. Finding the lost word is difficult. It may even be impossible. Let me use what you said as an example. How could you restore a book that has been burned? You could just look for another book on the same subject, right? That's not the same as restoring the burned one. Why not? Let's say the book isn't in print now. That was the one and only manuscript in the whole world. Without a power like Gumonji to help you recall everything you have ever seen, how could you even recover this book? I mean, obviously that'd be impossible. Exactly. It's obvious when I put it this way, isn't it? The word went missing 1,000 years ago. In all those years, no one has been able to find a solution. Or more precisely, it is impossible to find one. So what are you saying we should do? You don't think things are okay like this, right? I don't like this either. The witch's flames grow stronger. It's only a matter of time before my magic barrier breaks. But if we interpose an outside factor of cause and effect, that is, if something that shouldn't be in this isolated world suddenly appears and tries to resolve the incident, yes, the appearance of such a variable could overturn my theory. It is possible, at least. They will show up. Remo made a promise, after all. Yes, there's also another possibility. Come on, you two. Stop stringing us along with your riddles. As I thought, this Remo might be the key. Don't talk about me like I'm something you can just slot into a door. Remo. It's fine, Li Huan. At least we know what we have to do. Now. The story says the witch is at the top of this tower, right? Yes, on the very top floor. Okay. So we just need to get up there. Let's go. Then we'll figure everything out. Yay! You're finally willing to keep your promise. Yeah, sure. I don't know what this is all about, but I'll head to the top floor. Yay! I'll accompany you. This opportunity won't come again. so I have to see it with my own 2 eyes. What? You'll just be extra weight for me to carry. Plus, is it okay for you to leave the library? Oh, no need to be so harsh. I can move around the tower if I use my support magic. And Kurokuma will take care of the library for me. Of course, Lady Patchouli. I'll watch over it while you're away. There's nothing a magician regrets more than a missed opportunity. I'm going even if you consider me a burden. Oh, the fire is burning in your eyes. I guess you wouldn't be a magician if you weren't obsessed with research. Fine, you can come, but don't get in my way. I guess that is a good cliffhanger before we meet the maid in service. Now that we know that this is indeed the LostWord incident yet again. So much to claim. Is this for all those ferry battles we did? Feels like it. Well, on that note, thank you for watching today. We got quite a bit farther in the story, and even started a second one. Maybe I'll be able to pause a bit longer now that I have unlocked all the things, but I'll probably come back to this sometime next week, who knows. Thanks for the words, yes. So, good night, and until next time, bye! Also, there will be a stream tomorrow, so it's not like I'll be gone for long, but this game will not be played tomorrow.